Hey everyone, Payouts time here. Please like, comment, and subscribe, all that jazz. Thank you for watching another episode of MOOF. I'm having a blast with this series. We're coming up to almost halfway done, and I encourage you to comment below on whether you agree or disagree with whoever it is. And if this is your first episode, feel free to check out all the other ones. They're in one giant playlist that you can easily access on my channel called MOOF 2021 as we look for the most overly optimistic fan in the NFL. But let's get into today's interview. Here we go. Hey everyone, Payouts time here with another awesome episode of MOOF. We are journeying through all 32 teams to find the most overly optimistic fan in the NFL. And today, we are so excited. We are joined by our Lions fan. This is Rich. Hello, Rich. Thank you.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
It's my pleasure. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. So Rich, I just for our viewers here, briefly tell them. So you're from England, and
Correct.
how in the world did you become a Detroit Lions fan?
Um, I'm a little bit of a glutton for punishment, apparently. So I used to work in a summer camp, which was in Michigan. It was about an hour outside of Detroit. So I'd always liked football and was wanting to find a team, but I didn't have any connection to any. So when I got to camp, everyone was huge Lions fans, and it went from there. And I'd say there's not many Lions fans in England. There's not many Lions fans anywhere, but I'm proud to be like one of the few Lions fans around here, even though it's not the best time to be a Lions fan, last 15, 20 years, but there's signs of life. There's hope at least. And that's what all I'm wanting.
Most of my audience are LA Rams fans, so I just feel inclined to say thank you for training Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
And I really am pulling for Jared Goff. I think it's a make or break year for his career with the Lions this year.
Yeah.
But he's a good guy, and so I'm excited to see how he does with the Lions. But thank you for the Stafford trade.
Yeah, honestly, like I'm happy Stafford is getting a chance to win now. Like obviously he gave everything to the Lions. He played with so many injuries, like constantly, just never went out. And yeah, I love the guy. I'm happy he's getting a chance. And you know what, Jared Goff, he gets given like a load of bad rep, but he's not a bad QB.
No.
He is disrespected a lot, so I'm excited to see what happens with it.
Yep.
I really am. So, and like I said, it's a make or break year. If it doesn't go well, there's a few good QBs next season in the draft. I'm sure you can pick someone up or get a trade. So yeah, I'm hopeful, Goff. I'm not on one of the haters of him. I've liked him for a while.
Awesome. Okay. Well, tell you what, let's get into this season. But just before we do, please, can you tell our viewers what are the Lions fans looking forward to this season?
Not having Matt Patricia at the helm, that is the big one. I was one of the people who was so excited to have him as our head coach. Like seeing what he did at the Patriots and just how far he took their defense. But then, just like all of Belichick's like disciples, it just didn't go to plan. He just doesn't. As a head coach, he just went downhill. So yeah, a fresh start, complete rebuild, and fingers crossed we can surprise some people this year. A lot of the experts have us picking number 2 next year, but I'm hopeful. I can see us winning a few more games, like people expect.
All right, well, let's get into it here. So, the Detroit Lions, they start off with a home opener in week 1, and you are hosting the San Francisco 49ers. Win or lose?
I'm going to go an overtime win on that one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they've got a rookie QB in there. He's going to be a bit rusty.
Okay.
Like we've got an experienced QB at the helm. I'm going for it. I'm starting off strong.
Okay. Lions are 1-0. Talk of the NFL. Upset of the week 1. Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
And then your second week, you have a primetime Monday night division matchup with the Green Bay Packers, and you are in Lambeau.
That's going to be a loss.
Okay.
I would love to say we're going to win, but it's at Lambeau. There's going to be fans in the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers is going to be playing with a chip on his shoulder this year, which is the most dangerous thing in all of sports. I would love it so much, but no, I can't see us winning that one.
Okay, so 1-1, and then you return home and you host the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah. Baltimore Ravens. If we can stop the running offense, we've got a chance. But it's Lamar Jackson. It's yeah. Unfortunately I'm going to go for a loss on that one, but it's going to be a closer game than people think.
Okay, yeah, no, it's still early in the year. You're 1-2,
Yep.
nothing crazy about that. And then you're rocking the early division matchups here, and you are headed to Chicago to take on the Bears.
As a win again. Again, I don't trust rookie QBs.
Okay,
I love Justin Fields. I reckon he's going to be an incredible QB in the NFL. But those Bear fans, if you're not performing from week one, they're going to let you know. So
okay,
yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, again, the experience of our offense is going to pull through a little bit.
okay, I like it. Okay, the Jared Goff led Lions are 2-2 on the season, and then you continue this road trip and you head to division rival Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm going to put us as a win again. Kirk Cousins, he chokes. He is a choke artist. Put him under pressure. We've got like the two D linemen we pulled up in the draft. I can see them like tearing through the O line of the Vikings.
Okay.
I'm hopeful.
Okay, wow. So the Lions are shocking the world right now, and
Yes, we are.
they're 3-2, and they then return home to Ford Field to host the Cincinnati Bengals.
Bengals. Okay, I that's going to be a loss. I think. Like
Okay.
I liked what I saw last season of Burrows. They drafted smart this year. Fortunately, yeah, that's going to be a loss for the Lions.
Okay. All right. So 3-3 after 6 weeks, you're at 500, and
I'll take
then
it.
one of the most anticipated games on the Lions schedule. They are traveling to Los Angeles, California to take on one of the greatest teams ever in the LA Rams. Win or lose.
It's going to be a loss. It's going to be a chip on the shoulder game for Jared Goff,
Yeah.
but it's at Stafford. He's the love of my life. He's going to do it.
Yeah. Okay. So 3-4 after week 7, and then you head back home to Detroit. So a couple of long flights there for the Lions,
Yeah.
and you are hosting the Philadelphia Eagles.
Eagles, I can see us winning. They've yeah picked up Devontae Smith, but apart from that, they've got a few weapons. They haven't got. They're not as exciting team as people think they are. So I could see us doing it,
Okay.
especially at home.
All right, you're 4-4, 500 headed into the bye week, and experts are flabbergasted. They did not see the Lions doing this. We love it. That's what this show is all about. And you start a bit of a road trip here. You are headed to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.
I could see Amon St. Brown coming out. I'm gonna say this is his like coming out week.
Okay.
He's gonna lead us. I'm gonna say over 100 yards. We're gonna shock him. We're gonna go above 500. I can see it.
Okay. All right. So you're 5-4, and okay, that's a huge upset there. I like it. I like it, Rich. And then you are headed to Cleveland to take on the Browns.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big loss. We're gonna get back down to reality with a huge bump. That Browns team is stacked.
That's a talented
I,
team.
that's why I'm looking for the Lions to be in like 5 years' time. We're the future Browns. I can see it.
Okay, all right. So you're 5-5 at 500, and headed into week 12. You have a short week here, and you are a prime time, or not prime time. Sorry, Thanksgiving game on a Thursday. You are hosting the Chicago Bears.
Okay, I'm gonna put this one even though we're hosting as a loss, I reckon Justin Fields is going to have found his feet a little bit. He's going to have led their offense to great things. Unfortunately, our Thanksgiving Day record hasn't been great as of late.
Hmm.
So I'm going to put us down as a loss on that one.
Okay, well, you split with the Bears. Okay, all right. So you're 5-6 on the year.
I'll
Okay,
take it.
and then another division matchup where you are hosting the Minnesota Vikings.
Hosting the Vikings. Do you know what? I'm putting as a sweep on the Vikings. I'm
Ooh,
a
I
Michigan
like it.
State fan. I loved Kirk Cousins, but yeah, he's going to start choking. Like again, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have the confidence for the final drives of the game. I'm putting us down as a last minute winner on that one.
Okay, okay, okay. So I have you here at. Sorry, I briefly lost count. Anyone who views these episodes know I regularly do this at least once an episode. So I have you at 6 losses here, and so you're 6-6.
Yeah,
Yeah, 6-6, 500. Okay, home stretch of the season coming up, and you travel to Denver, and you are playing the Broncos.
who did the Broncos pick up in the draft?
They drafted I believe a corner in the first round. My Broncos knowledge isn't that good off the top of my head.
They've got what Drew Lock at QB. I'm
They're hoping to get Aaron Rodgers, but I don't see that
Yes,
happening.
that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
No, I reckon we're going to lose that one. The altitude's going to get to us. Their home field. I reckon that's a loss.
Okay. Okay. So you're 6-7, and then you head back to Detroit, and you are hosting the Arizona Cardinals.
No, that's JJ Watt, DeAndre Hopkins, Kyler Murray. Yeah, that's only going one way. That's a victory for the Cardinals there.
Okay. Okay. So a bit of a losing skid here,
Yeah,
and your 8 losses on the year,
it's
and
the
then
Lions. A losing skid is coming at some point. It
yeah.
always happens.
And then you are headed to Atlanta to take on the Falcons.
Okay, Falcons. They're on a downward spiral as well. I could see us pulling it out. I could see us winning that one.
Yeah?
Yeah, I could see it. They've got Julio, but Matt Ryan is coming towards the end. The rest of the team doesn't really perform for him. They seem to, I don't know, there's something going on in that locker room. I could see us winning that one.
Okay, so you're 7-8 at this point. Okay. And uh, I'm exceeding all expectations the Lions have at this point, really. And you are headed across the country to, that's a long flight from, I guess they'll go back to Detroit first, but that's a long flight. You are headed to face the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle.
There's only one outcome of that game. That's going to be a blowout, I reckon. The Seahawks going to win that one.
Okay, okay, so you're 7-9, and then you finish off the year. Final game of the season, division rival in Detroit. You are welcoming the Green Bay Packers to town. Win or lose.
I can see it. The Green Bay Packers they're going for a playoff position. I reckon it's going to be close in the NFC North this year. They're going to eke out a small victory and claim their spot as the NFC North champions, I think. So I put that as a Lions loss on that one.
Okay, so I have here you are predicting 7-10 on the year.
I'd be more than happy with that.
Yeah,
That would be a great year for us.
and for a team that has made it quite known they are in a full-on rebuild,
Yeah,
a 7-10 season is amazing, and I think if Goff plays well, he could definitely save his career,
yep.
and maybe the Lions have to stick with him at least one more year after that.
I love a good underdog. Jared Goff has had people just talking him down his whole NFL career. Like, even when the Rams went to the Super Bowl, he had a great year, and still people were talking him down. So yeah, and with him, and he's got protection up front as well. Like with Penei Sewell,
Mhm.
like I'm excited about him. Obviously, he's not been at camp yet. He's got COVID, but I'm excited. Yeah, it might not be the most exciting year, but I reckon it's going to be a tough sport year for us. Maybe tanking would be better, get some better draft picks. But I don't know. Detroit fans, we're hungry for it. We need something and I can see Jared Goff surprising a few people, like saving his career.
Well, and Goff, if anything, speaking as a Rams fan, that you can't deny the guy has arm talent.
Yep.
The things and ultimately, I think why he got traded was his football IQ, and so if he can improve that, and under Anthony Lynn as your offensive coordinator, maybe Goff does save his career this year with the Lions, and a 7-10 record is nothing to go home about. That's for sure.
Exactly. And I'm excited to see how DeAndre Swift does this year as well. Like last year, he was just a breakout star for us. Just he carried us half the season. I obviously don't have many weapons as our receiver, so that could hinder Jared Goff a little bit. But I don't know. I'm excited with this new start. Like head coach is looking exciting. He's a former Lions player as well. He knows what it's about. He knows what it takes to win in Detroit.
Caps off.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited for it. Like it could take a year or two. I hope they actually give him the weapons and the time to progress, the whole team. But you know what? I'm excited. We're going to surprise a few people this year. We're not going to be picking in the top 2-3 picks. I reckon we're going to be like a little bit further down, but yeah, surprising a few people, turning a few heads in the NFL.
For sure. Well, we turn it over to you, the viewer. Do you think Rich is crazy? Or do you think he actually has some really good points? And perhaps the Lions 7-10 is a very realistic record. Maybe you think he's overly optimistic. Comment below. We want to hear from you. Rich, I am going to pull up this graphic here. And you know what? You seem to have a pretty realistic expectation on the Lions, but I'm going to put you in this optimistic category right here. So thank you so much for coming on the show, Rich, and giving your Lions some representation. And we look forward to seeing Jared Goff and the Lions turn some heads this season.
Sounds good to me. I look forward to it. And thank you for having me.
For sure. Tail Time and Rich, peace and out.